All right, and I closed my book. So this is my attempt at making a video at school with what I can scrap up, with like whatever I came up with, so we'll see how well it works. We are going to be on section in your book 11.5. So this is going to be chapter. This is on 564. So this is 11.5. I was about to write 11.7. Okay, we need to go ahead and go over some of these words like lateral faces and lateral edges. Okay, it's pretty clear in your book. So we're going to go over lateral area and surface area. Okay. And I'm going to go over the difference between the two things. I'm going to draw a little shape here. So this shape is kind of like the room. Okay. So we're in a room. We're in a great room. This room is basically, we're inside a polyhedron, right? The floor is flat, the walls are flat. Okay. It is not a regular polyhedron, and it has concaves and all kinds of dents in it. So probably we wouldn't want to do this particular polyhedron in a math problem, because it would be a compound problem, and we have to break it up into tiny little shapes, and it would probably take us, well, a good 15-30 minutes to actually come up with surface area and lateral area, if we want to do that. But basically, the difference between a lateral face and the base is the ceiling and floor. So this guy right here and this guy right here are not included in lateral area. Okay? So lateral area is basically the walls. So if I wanted to paint the lateral area of this room, I would paint the walls, right? And so would we ever need to calculate how much paint we would need to buy to paint the walls? Potentially, yeah. Okay, surface area is going to be the walls and the ceiling and the floor. Okay, so in a prism, because we're working with prisms right now, we're actually working with prisms, and we're going to work with cylinders. And cylinders are just like a prism, except for their bases are going to be circles. So with a prism and cylinders, the lateral faces I know. The lateral faces are always rectangles. The bases can change, but the lateral faces are always rectangles. Okay, so let's move on to our formulas. Okay, L stands for lateral area. Capital P, capital H. This is awkward. So this is going to be perimeter. And this is just going to be the distance between the bases. Uh-oh. I have to write like this because I can't flip the camera. Okay. So make sure you have that written down. It's a fairly simple formula. It looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah. There's a little more to it because we need to find the perimeter. Did I spell perimeter right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I will just take the yes as correct. Okay, the other formula we need is surface area. Surface area is capital S. Okay. Well, 2 is 2. B is the area. Okay. Is the area of the base. L means lateral area. Why would we multiply 2 by the area of the base?
Is the top one?
Because there's the top base and the bottom base, right? Just like in this room, we have a ceiling and we have a floor. And so we need to do that. Okay, so this is basically how you're going to do your problems. I'm going to pass out this worksheet and we're going to set up the problem based on this worksheet that I have someplace and I did not move or put in a silly place, so I would have to look for them and not instantly be able to pass them out because it ended up in a giant pile due to craziness. All right, I found it. Okay, good. Alrighty then. Yeah. Who, what? Oh, that's terrible. I gave her right? Thank you. Alright, let's look at this first one. And I'm going to show you what I like to do. And I'm going to use the worksheet, I guess. And this probably won't show up very good on the camera. But that's okay because there's a PDF you can look at, or you guys have your own worksheet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to break this down and make it into something I can see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. And let's see if you can figure out what I just did. Okay, it might be hard to see. I wrote 6 and 5.2. Why did I write that? Why did I draw that two-dimensional shape and write those numbers? Yes, why?
Is it like the top view?
Is that the top piece?
Like the top view?
It's like the top view. Basically, what I did is I picked out the base of this particular shape. Okay, so I'm going to need 2 bits of information from this. Okay, and I'm going to actually have to expand to a real piece of paper because there's no way that I can do this where anybody can see anything. So I'm going to expand to a real piece of paper. So basically what you want to do is you want to draw the base. And you guys might have room to do that. I'm going to draw the base here. And remember, the height is the distance from the 2 bases. And I know that this is the base because all of the lateral faces are going to be rectangles. So the height is the distance between the 2, in this case, hexagons, is going to be 8. Okay? So I got the height. That's easy. Now I need to know the perimeter. And I need to know the area. Okay? So the perimeter is just what? 6, 6. I could even label it if I wanted to. So basically 6 sixes, which is 36. Area. What's area going to be? It's going to be 1/2 the apothem times, I'll just do it like this, times the number of sides, which is 6, times the side length, which is 6. So what's that apothem going to be? Yeah, put it in the calculator so I don't have to. I lost that long ago.
93.6.
It's what?
93.6.
Is she right? Okay, is this all the information I need to use these formulas? Okay, now we can get our answers. Lateral area. That's all the walls. Lateral area is perimeter times height. Perimeter times height. Yep, someone give me the answer. This one doesn't work. It's what?
288.
Okay, now let's do the surface area. Surface area is 2 times the area of the base plus the lateral area. Put that in. It's what?
475.2.
Is she right? Okay, there's one bit of information we need to add to this. To get the final answer here, we need to go ahead and put this meters squared and this meters squared. So those are my 2 answers. Okay, questions? Okay. So basically all your problems are like that. Number 2, all the shapes are rectangles, right? So number 2, basically, the surface area is going to be the same no matter what you pick, but to get the lateral surface area right, we are going to use this shape. And then what's the height going to be on this one? So that's what we're going to do. Okay, number 7. Some people want to use the really complicated formula. I don't. This is what I use. This is my base shape, right? It's just a circle. Circles are easy. That's 1. What's my height going to be with this particular shape, the cylinder? 6. Is this a big cylinder?
No.
Isn't the height 6 miles?
Yeah.
That'd be a big can of Coke. Okay, so to find the area, we're just going to do pi r squared, right? I'm sorry, the area is b. Let me do it in the right order. We can't find the perimeter. It actually is circumference. And so that would be 2 pi r. And to find the area, we're going to do pi r squared. And then we use the exact same formulas, right? Okay. Let's go ahead and get this done. I'm going to shut this off. And if we need help, I can do some more problems. But don't make this overly complicated.